Hello everybody, thank you for joining me again today. I am Lee from thecraftyspark.co.uk, and today's video we are going to be making this absolutely adorable joyfold card. I think it's called joyfold, flipfold, people call it different things, but I'm sure I read recently this is actually called a joyfold card, and it's beautiful. I really like it. In fact, it says hello beautiful. It's just really nice, and it opens one way and the other way, and then you can write on the inside there. Okay, so let me show you how we're going to make it. First thing we're actually going to do is, with a piece of 6 by 12, no, that way, 6 by 12, we're actually going to colour it, because if you notice on here, instead of black and white, I've got purple and white. So we're going to pimp our paper. Is that an actual thing? Pimp your paper? I don't know, but I'm going to pimp my paper, and I'm going to use Highland Heather ink, and I'm actually going to use my sponge brow. Now, I did consider just smushing it all over, but the only thing is, when I was trying this out, if you smush the ink all over, not only do you end up wasting a lot of ink, but you oversaturate your paper, which means all the fibres then break down and you can't stick it to anything because it just falls apart in your hands, and you get covered in ink. So I have decided I'm going to be using my brayer. Now, if I just show you how to do it, just in case you're not sure, and then I'll link up and fast forward it, because otherwise we'll be here all day if you sit there waiting for me to wash it. So first thing you need to do is make sure you have got oh dear, I've got a croaky voice there. Lots and lots of ink on your brayer. I might need to re-ink this actually, because I've used it quite a lot recently. And then you literally, once it's on there, just roll it. Can you see it's going on? Making it go just a little tint of Highland Heather, which is what this ink is. Highland Heather. Alright, so now you've seen how to do it. Like I said, I'm just going to fast forward this while I do this, and I'll be back with you in just a sec. Right, ta-da, all done. Just going to give it a quick wipe with a tissue just to make sure there isn't any excess ink on there. I don't think there is, but it might be a tiny bit, because usually I'd say let it dry for a few minutes, but we're going straight in. Oh, look, just a little bit. Oh, it's on my fingers too. Oh well, never mind. Okay, right. Actually, we will let this dry a little bit. Let's set this aside and we can do the scoring instead for the card, because we need to make the two bases. Now, I've got, whoops, I don't need the ink, 2 pieces of gorgeous grape card. And where is my little scoreboard? Oh, sorry, crashing about. I was just trying to get my small scoreboard because it's just easier to do it when it's on my desk. And a scoring tool. There we go. Right, now, this first piece that I have here measures 4 1/4 by 9 3/8. This is all going to be on my blog if you don't catch it, so don't worry. So 4 1/4, 9 3/8, and this piece is 3 1/4 by 8 1/2. Now, you will get both of these out of one sheet of cardstock, whether you use the UK A4 size or the American letter size. Either way, it will fit on one sheet of cardstock, okay? Now then, we are going to start with our large piece. Pop it on your scoreboard and score it, whoops, at, well, we're the right way, there we go. Score it at 6 1/4. Okay, so 6 1/4 on that one. And on your smaller piece, you want to score that one at 4 1/4. Okay, so we scored the first one at 6 1/4, this one at 4 1/4. Now, get rid of your scoreboard. Fold and burnish your cards. And the other one. There you go. Now, while we've got this in our hand, we may as well just pop the bit inside. Now, ordinarily, you open the card, you write here. We're going backwards this time because this one is going to actually open that way. Okay. Now, obviously, it doesn't matter which way it is when you put your white card base on. However, if you get used to opening it that way, then it just makes it easier as you're making the card. Now, this white piece that I've got here is quite easy, 4 inches by 3 inches. And I'm just going to stick this, whoops, just inside the card. Dear, a bit creaky today. So line it up, pop it down, and you're done. Okay, now we're going to set that aside for a minute and a larger piece, and we're going to bring back in a piece that measures, a piece of paper that measures 12 by 6. And we are going to start cutting it up. So here's my paper cutter. Let's stand up because I can see easier if I'm standing up. Pull up the sleeves as well because we're getting serious now. Right, so the first one we're going to do is 4 inches. All right, so that gives you a piece that's now 4 by 6. The next one we're going to do is 4 inches. Oops, let's line that up properly. Now, with this 4-inch piece, you then need to turn it and you need to cut 2 pieces that measure 2 7/8. So there's one. There's 2. So you've just got this little slithery bit left here. Oops, you can't see it. There you go, that bit there. All right. So we've now got 2 pieces that measure 4 by 2 7. 4 by 2 7/8. Now our piece that's left is also 4 by 6, and from this piece we need to cut, let me think, one piece at 3 inches. So in other words, you've just cut it in half. And this piece, 4 by 3, is going to stay at 4 by 3. All right. The remaining piece, you want to cut that down to 3 1/8 by 1 3/4, or I'm not sure if you can see it too well on this card, you can die cut it. Now I use one of the rectangular stitch dies, but this time I'm just going to cut it. Okay, so we're just going to chop it up to, what did I say? Oh, 1 3 had to think then. 1 3/4 by 3 1/8. All right, so out of your piece that was 12 by 6, all you should have left is that bit, and that bit. All right, minimal wastage. Perfect. Okay, let's get rid of those things. We don't need those. I'll put my my cutter up there and we can start putting these bits on our cards. Now, first one's first, we want the big piece, the 6x4. And this one is going on. Da, da, da. Oop, get that out of the way before I end up losing it or knocking it flying. So pop that one on first. Just lifting it up. Oh dear, I've done it again. Croaky, croaky. Alright, so that's your first one in place. We then want one going on the front. So we need the one that measures 4 by 2 7/8. That's the one that's going to go on the front. Okay. Now when you stick this on, you want to try and match it as close as you can when you're lining it up. Whoop, try not to get glue everywhere like I just did, but try and line it up as best you can with, let's just wipe that off. Dear, hang on, where's my adhesive eraser? Otherwise I'm going to end up with very sticky hands. Let's get rid of that. These are genius, these things. I'll put a link to this actually underneath the video with the rest of the bits and pieces, because if you haven't got one, you need to buy one. One of the best tools you can have in your craft box is an adhesive eraser. Right, okay, where were we? So we stuck on our 4 by 2 7/8. Next one we want is the other bit that's 4 by 2 7/8, same size, but this one is going on the inside and it's going on that way. Now I don't know if you notice when I opened the card, but on the other one that I've done, I didn't actually put anything on the inside of the fluffy bit. You could do if you wanted to, but I was trying to be really good and just stick to using one piece. See, when you open it, that's just purple. You could, if you wanted to, put another piece of white there. You could put a piece of this one there. That would look quite nice actually, if you put another piece of that on there. Like that. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? Oh, maybe I'll do that. Oh no, because then it won't fit in the paper, will it? No, we'll stay as we are. So I'm really trying hard to minimise the wastage on this, so we're only using the 6 by 12 piece. Right, so we've got that one, we've got that one. Now we are going to use this one. Now before I put this one in, I just want to explain why we've got 6 1/4 by 4 1/4, because you might be thinking, what on earth? That is the strangest size in the world. Well, it's not really, because it fits the envelopes that we use at Stampin' Up. You see? Perfect fit. And these envelopes are lovely. They are so nice. If you need envelopes, these are your best ones. You can put really thick cards in these because they expand really well. Where they're bigger than the usual ones, you get a lot more depth in it. So that's why we're going for this size. If you don't want to make this size, just scale it down. Okay, so all you need to be remembering is if you're going shorter, say for example you wanted to go to A6, so with an A6 card you would be 4 inches by 5.75, 5 3/4 inches. This is 6 1/4, so it's ½ an inch shorter. So ½ an inch over that, ½ an inch over that, and then just move your score line over, because this piece here you want to be half the size of this piece here. All right, if you've got any questions on that, just send me a message. I'll explain it to you again. It can be a little bit confusing when you first think about it, but the reason I've done it is so that it fits in that envelope really nicely. If you don't want to do it, scale it down. Okay, now let's put this in. Now this is where you must remember to put it round the right way. You've put the white on this side, so your glue is going to go on the back of the white. Okay. Now you can use tape if you want to. I'm using glue because not only can you see where I'm putting the glue, but I like to have a little bit of wiggly room. Now when you put this on here, you want it obviously straight for a start. Make it centered top and bottom and side to side. Now you'll notice it's wider at the sides than the top and the bottom. That's deliberate. Just gives the card a bit of character. I just want to make sure I'm in the right place there. Oops, move over a little bit and down a little bit. See, this is why I like glue, because you can move it around. There we go. Now when it's stuck down, you see, it goes over like that. Now for the front, I'm going to leave that open, otherwise it's just going to keep flapping backwards and forwards. The front bit, we want our 3 inches by 4 inches. So that's one of the other pieces that we cut. Actually, I'm going to pull my sleeves down because my bracelets keep clanking on my desk today. And it's probably annoying you as much as it's annoying me. So let's get them out of the way. Okay, pop that on there. Again with glue so we can line it up. There we are. And then this is our smallest colour bit. So this is the 3 1/8 by 1 3/4. And again, we're going to stick that on. Oops. Oh, knock the glue over. Hey, better not do that, had I? Right. That's going to go in the middle. Now can you see how this one's not completely sort of equal either? So you've got, this time, instead of having a narrow bit at the top and the bottom, we've now got the wider bit at the top and the bottom and the narrow bits at the side. So they offset each other. Makes it look really quite funky, I think. It's a funky card. Okay, right, actually, let me just give that a bit more of a score. There we are. I've seen a lot of these cards when people make them, they've got like a bit of a thing of some sort there that you tuck that in, but I like it being a bit open. I like it like that. Right, now if you have got these dies, these are the stitched rectangle dies, these ones here. You can use, actually if I put it there so that you see what it is. This one, which I've just put back, would do this. The next one in will do this white bit. Now I've already done this bit because I did want this one stitch because I do like the stitching on it. I think it looks really, really nice. Now I'm just going to stamp on here. Hello beautiful. And this stamp is from the Butterfly Gala set. Whoops. Let's just pop that in there. You could have anything on here really, but I just think that matches. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I've got a dirty stamp. Oh man. Hang on, let me just clean my stamp. Can't be doing with a dirty stamp because that just looks messy, doesn't it? How did I end up with a dirty stamp? Well, I can imagine how I ended up with a dirty stamp actually. I probably dropped it on the floor or something like that. Right, hang on a sec. Just give it a clean up. That looks a bit better. Yeah, right, let's try that again, shall we? If at first you don't succeed, try again. Ta-da! Then it works. See? Okay, so we now have our Hello Beautiful. Oh, I've got to stop pulling my sleeves up, haven't I? You're probably thinking just take the bracelets off. I can't. I can't do it on my own. I have to have my husband's help. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to leave them there for now. Maybe I need to remember to take them off in future. Are they really that much of a bother, do you think? Tell you what, leave me a comment under the video. Tell me if you think my bracelets clump too much on my desk. If there's enough comments that saying yes they do, then I will take them off. Or get them taken off, I should say. If it doesn't bother you that much, thank you. I will leave them on. Hopefully, I'll be getting a new desk soon. And I can get rid of this. I don't know if you can see this at the side. It's a glass. Oh my God, what's it called? A glass. Oh, I don't know. It's made by Tonic anyway. It's a glass thing. And it sits on your desk so that you can cut straight on it. And it's got size grids on it and all that kind of thing. But it's a bit noisy. So I will try and get rid of it. Okay, if I need to. Right, enough of that. Sorry if you see my head. I just need to get that centered on there. Okay. Now you could just leave it like that if you wanted to. I want to put butterflies on though, because I wanted to duplicate the butterflies. Now these butterflies I actually cut from this sheet. You can see where I've been cutting holes in it to cut butterflies out. And I really like these ones where they've got the purple and the blue, because I think that looks really, really nice. It's got a very slight orangey coloured edge from where I cut it out. And to begin with, I looked at it and I thought, oh, I don't know if I like that. Should I colour that in? But I put it on there and I thought, you know what, actually, that looks really nice. So I've left the orange edge. But if you do want to get rid of that orange edge, all I would say is just draw around it with a black marker or something. That's all you need to do. It's very simple to get rid of it. Now then, this card, oops, let's put that there. Grab my scissors. Now I'm going to use butterfly punch. Now you might have seen in one of my other videos, I showed you how to make one of these punch rings. I'll put the link on here so you can see it, and it's absolutely invaluable, this thing. Where's my butterflies gone? Oh, I've lost the butterflies now. Oh, there they are, look. Because it's punched out on plain paper with a hole, I can see if it's going to match or not. And look at that, it's perfect. This is what I love about Stampin' Up. They make things so easy. The colour matching is easy, the product matching is easy. Oh, it just makes crafting the best thing ever. So I would highly recommend, if you've got any doubts, just buy something and try it. Everything that I'm using today is going to be listed under the video anyway, so you can just look at those links, pick out something you like, buy it, and you will not be disappointed, I promise you. Now, back to our butterflies. Trying to find two together, or two that look the same, because there are so many different colours on here. Trying to actually get the same ones is quite difficult. Right, I'm going to go for that one, because I've seen there's another one there. Yeah, so that will do. So I'm just going to chop this out. Whoops. Now, when you go in the punch, make sure you've got flat at the bottom. That way it's going to go in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hang on. I need a handle. If you ever do this and you can't get it in the punch, don't throw it away. Just grab yourself a post-it note. Stick it on your post-it note, and then you can use the post-it note to guide it into place. Like that. You see? Makes it very easy. Now I'm just going to spend a second just lining it up. There we go. Oops. So we have one butterfly, and the other one, where was the other one? I've lost it. Where did it go? Oh, it's here. Look, there it is. Right, I might even be able to just slide that one in. Yeah, look, that one just goes in nice and easy. Hang on. It's nice and easy, honestly. I just need to try and line the flipping thing up now. God, it's much harder when you've got a big sheet of paper. Oh. There we go. Oh, it's got stuck. Hang on, let me pull that bit out of there. Come on out of there. That's it. Ah, okay. Well, that bit was hard work, wasn't it? Right, now, sticking your butterflies on. I always use my ruler. I have got quite a few of these rulers. I think they're brilliant. They're actually quilting rulers, but they are excellent. And, funnily enough, if you put this ruler on the end of your butterfly like that, and then fold your butterfly over, you've actually got the butterfly's body on the end of it. So simple. Look, it's folded in half perfectly. And before I stick it on though, I'm just going to use my ruler again. I'm just going to give those little wings a little bit of a curl on them. Probably should have done that first really, but never mind. And then this is the real easy bit. Look, if you hold it on the end, just dab on a bit of your glue, and then still keeping it on the end, oops, you can just pop it, where should we go, about there do you think? Pop it on your card and you can use the ruler to push it down and it stays there. Shall I show that again? Because that was really cool, wasn't it? So line it up with the body, fold it over so that you've got the body. Whoops, hang on, that one's a bit squiffy, that one. There we go. Fold it over so you've got the body on there. No. Curl the wings first. Oh my word, curl the wings first. I should have written that down, shouldn't I? I don't usually forget that sort of thing. I usually forget plenty of other things, but not that one. Never mind, right. So on that, dab, 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 dab of glue. And then this one, I'm just going to pop on the actual white labelly bit. Labelly bit? Sentiment bit. That's the word, isn't it? It's not a labelly bit. And there we have it. So we now have, whoops, 2 different colours with 2 different butterflies. But they look really nice, don't they? I'm really very pleased with those. I hope you enjoyed that video. Please subscribe to my videos by clicking the links underneath the video, or at the end of the video there'll be a nice big subscribe button. I'm set myself a goal. I really want to get my subscribers up to about 20,000. So I've got about 7,500 to go. So please, if you're watching my video, just hit that subscribe button. I'll be so grateful. Really grateful. And don't forget, let me know about my bracelets, if that's okay or not okay. Okay, thank you. Right, I will be back again very soon with another video. My next video is actually going to be a really cute gift bag to match these cards. So make sure you come back and join me. If you subscribe, you're never going to miss it, as long as you ring that little bell thing as well. But the next one will be a gift bag to match these cards. But until then, take care, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.